team. Today I am over in Chippewa Falls for our next episode of Living Local, and I am at By the Willow, an awesome local wine bar. If you haven't yet had an opportunity to hop in here, I would highly recommend it. Today we're going to talk to the newest owner, Adam, who also owns a great catering company called Catering by Design. By is spelled B-Y-E, by the way. So if you haven't had an opportunity to check out what he does, I would highly recommend it. He's got a great little space in here, does events, some amazing cheese, artisan cheese trays, and wine pairings, and all kinds of fantastic things. So we're going to go in today and see what he's got going on, and I'm excited to introduce you to him. So come on, let's go. Welcome everybody. We are now inside of By the Willow in Chippewa Falls. I'm here with the owner, Adam Kazort. Adam's going to tell us a little bit about the space, and you're relatively new to owning the space, so tell me, how long have you owned it?
Yeah, we bought By the Willow January 1st, so we've owned it since then.
Wow.
And then COVID happened, and then here we are. So
Okay.
By the Willow is a wine bar, events hall. We rent out the hall for special events. We also do event dinners, wine dinners, spirits, or whiskey dinners.
Nice.
Usually the wine dinners are once a month,
Okay.
and then the whiskey dinners are whenever I need to restock my whiskey shelves.
So you've got a wine dinner coming up here
July 20th.
July 20th, okay, and then you'll have another one in August monthly with those?
The wine dinners are once a month. They're the third Monday of every month. We also do have a spirits dinner. We're collaborating with 45th Parallel Distilleries.
45th Parallel?
They're out of New Richmond.
Oh,
They're
okay.
a craft distillery here in Wisconsin, and we're doing a dinner with them on
that'll be
August
fun.
10th.
August 10th, that'll be fun. I haven't heard of them before, so.
Me either until now, but apparently
Really?
they're kind of a big deal. So.
Okay, fantastic. And you do events in your space.
Correct.
How large an event can you accommodate in here?
We go 70 to 100.
Okay.
100 is pushing it. It's
Sure.
pretty full, but 70 is pretty comfortable. This is the as-is style, and then we can also strip out the furniture and put in banquet chairs and tables.
Nice.
Regular banquet space.
Okay, and you do all the catering as well?
I do all the
Because you
catering.
own also a catering company, Catering by Design.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a multi-business owner.
So how long have you been in the industry? This isn't your first experience with catering,
No,
obviously.
this was the next logical step after a 32-year career in hospitality. I started out as a dishwasher.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then I went to school and became hotel hospitality manager and worked for the Marriott. I've worked for Country Kitchen, general manager, corporate trainer. So yeah, I was kind of all over, and then I found myself falling in love with food again as a kitchen manager at a local establishment, and really got into the making of the actual food, like pasta and bread and stuff. So that's why I started the catering business and bought the events hall.
Wonderful. Okay. So how has the menu changed, or has it, since you've taken over in January?
Yeah, By the Willow's changed a little bit. I mean, we liked the concept. We thought it was unique. That's why we bought it.
Mm-hmm.
But we did build into some things like craft cocktails instead of just the wine and
Sure.
the craft beer. So we have craft cocktails, and then we have the pairing boards. And then if you get a pairing board, we've got a pairing menu, so you can kind of play with flavors.
Oh,
If you
nice.
get like a chocolate and cheese
I was just going to
board,
say, I see there's chocolate here.
yeah, you can play with your wine and the flavors that are different flavors that are on the board.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, we've tried to think of things that go
And this
hand
is
in hand with.
One of your flights here then?
Correct. These
One-
are new too. We
Okay.
do wine flights. We don't do beer flights yet, but
Okay.
basically, yeah, you get to taste 3 different wines. Like a Moscato lover will come in and they'll try the cherry, the blueberry Moscato in her house,
Okay.
and it's just like, I think it's about a glass and a half of wine.
Wow, and so do you get to select what wines you
Yep.
want to taste?
Any
And that's-
red, any white.
Really?
A flight is generally all the same kind, so you can taste them
Sure.
next to each other. But
Same varietal.
if you wanted to go all over the map, we sure could do that.
Oh, nice. Okay. And now you've been doing a lot of takeout trays and artisan cheese and meat trays. how does that, and how many?
Well, the Catering by Design does the grazing table. That's kind of its niche. It does these artistic, flowing tables that, you know, are sometimes a meal replacement for a wedding.
Right.
They'll put a big grazing table out there and let people just mingle and have like a cocktail instead of the traditional wedding where everybody sits down, you know, they pray, they get in line for the buffet. And so that kind of breaks it up if brides these days kind of want a non-traditional food item.
Well, and I think that's nice too, because that just fosters communication and
Yeah.
connection and getting
It's
to
a
know
better
people.
party.
It's a lot
It really
better.
is. It's not just
Mingling around.
6 o'clock, 8 o'clock dance. You know,
Right.
everybody's just watching the clock and taking
Right.
things off. So.
And your grazing
So-
tables are amazing. They're almost a work of art or a centerpiece in and of themselves. So if you haven't checked out his Facebook pages, he's got tons of photos on there for Catering by Design. That's by BYE.
BYE,
So-
correct. Yep. By the Willow. Same,
And they can-
same thing. There's pictures on there as well. Getting back to the original question, which the platters, where those came from, was that style we put into a carry-out or take-out format during COVID. So when we were locked down doing hot meals, we were also looking for, you know, a cheese and meat tray that's not just slices of cheese and meat. It was a little
Sure.
more decorative. So.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
people were giving them away as birthday presents and helping the nurses. I delivered several around to different hospitals.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
nice, really.
People were gifting them to their pastors.
Oh.
And it was really cool time. So
Nice. Now you are open for business, right?
Correct,
People
yes.
can come in. What are your hours?
the wine bar is open 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday, unless we're closed for an event. Then watch Facebook. We'll usually put a close sign up there, and then it's just that prep event that night. So
Okay.
we have happy hour from 4 to 6. We have the $2 beers, anything in the case, and then $5 wine. So
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
from 4 to 6.
Very nice. And I had a question that just escaped me. I was going to ask you. Oh, food. Do you serve food then? Do you have a menu, or do you
We do. We have
primarily do catering?
No, by the Willow has a small menu. We have the pairing boards, of course, and then
Sure.
we have the cheese curds, wings, and egg rolls. Those are kind of our hot items. Nothing like a restaurant would have,
Sure.
but
Well, you're a tasting room.
yeah, and it fits with what we're doing.
So
I think it
I
all
have
makes
to
sense.
ask if it's on here. One of my neighbors actually mentioned that you have some incredible brie. Do you have brie cheese bites or cheese curds?
Strawberry brie bites.
Oh my!
Yeah.
That's what she was talking about. Those sound heavenly.
Those are pretty good.
I bet they are.
Basically a marriage between the sweet of the strawberry and the tanginess of the brie, and then we drizzle a little honey over it. It's really
Wonderful.
really good.
So if somebody wanted to book your space for an event, how much notice or how far out would they need to be reserving that?
Right now, with the way things are and the way things are canceling and other people are scrambling looking for dates, I would get it in as soon as possible. I mean, I can put something together in a week. We've done funerals where people are like, "Are you available this day?" And just next week Wednesday, and yeah, we can pull it off. And
Sure.
It's not out of the ordinary, but I would say get it in and get the date secured
Okay.
as soon as possible.
Makes
just
sense.
because things are moving. Like,
And any restrictions as
daily.
far as what people can bring in or what?
Nope,
No.
we don't have any restrictions. We are doing our COVID, sanitary regimens. We're sanitizing everything. We're sanitizing our games. We're making sure that, everything is getting done almost on the hourly, just to stay
Sure.
above those standards.
Which, I mean, you're already clean to start with,
And we have
you're
a
always
really big hall, so you can social distance. It's not like a traditional bar where you're sitting right next to each other. You can spread out and really take up the hall. So.
Sure. It's a great space, and I love that you have games and people can come in here and
Yeah.
it's almost like you're sitting in your living room having a glass of wine, except somebody is serving you instead of having to do the work yourself. So,
Yeah. And this fall, I assume, will be a better time to sit out on the patio. The patio is open, and we have added some beanbag tosses and a life-size Jenga out there.
now I did not know you have a patio.
Yeah.
I had no idea this was even back here. So, you've got Jenga, you've got beanbags, and you said your wife is?
Yeah, my wife is kind of beautifying the space. She wanted to do a little mural with some vines and some stuff on the back wall. I think it breaks it up a little bit better.
Yeah, very nice. And this would be great in the fall, especially, or even later in the summer. You know, July is hot, and after that, it's anybody's guess what happens.
That's true. We'll turn on the fire pit for anybody who's out here.
Okay, so it's a gas fire pit?
Yep.
Very nice. And can they have their wine or their beverages out here?
Yep.
Okay, because I know every place is different.
As long as they don't take it outside of this garden.
Sure. Okay, so they can have their wine out here and their hors d'oeuvres or their food, whatever they want to do, and
bring it right to you.
Okay, very nice. Well, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Anything else you want to tell us about your business?
No. I think just come on down.
Great.
We got cold beer and the air's on. So.
Nice. So how do they get a hold, if they want to order any cheese tray or they want to order any catering, how do they get a hold of you?
Yep. The best way is cateringbydesign@gmail.com, or they can call 715-790-7530.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, thanks so much. This is fantastic. I appreciate it. Good to see you.